Okay, we got them on, so we're just gonna okay, good. We're gonna torque them on a little bit, and then we'll be dropping the car down. We'll be actually touching these up with paint again. So we're gonna go through that with you. Do a cross. Well, we might as well be consistent. Check for clearance. Boy, it's very tight back there. But as you can see, there's plenty of room for the tire movement up and down. It's not going to hit anything. It's just a more performance look with a fatter tire for the back. And remember, gentlemen, we have safety blocks underneath the car, underneath the battery tray and the jack, because battery trays grow back, heads don't. Okay, let's go take out that. We don't want that. We don't want this safety block to touch anything, the car at all. It's only for safety. We don't want it to crush the panel or anything. I think the wind blew, oh, there it is, my cone for painting. You can also see that you got plenty of suspension travel here. It's not going to hit here either. So it's a very nice upgrade. What we're going to do is torque. More likely this is just a shitty call, and I don't waste my time with shitty calls. Telemarketing or something. I'm going to be changing my phone number here shortly. Check out that fucking look, man. Now you can see I haven't touched these up yet with paint. So you can see there's a circle and you can see the end of the bolt. So we're gonna touch it up right now and you can see what this looks like, okay? And this is what it looks like when I get done touching it up. But I'm gonna torque these bolts down and then I'm gonna do that, touch them up with paint. We're gonna go stagger, do the bolt on the opposite side. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I got a built-in torque wrench in my arm. You get that when you do this many times. Opposite bolt. Opposite bolt. Opposite bolt. Okay. Now it's time to touch them up. Here's the paint cone. You stick it around the bolt like that. Remember, we're gonna do it again, but I can see I missed a spot here, so. Oh, missed a spot. Ah, damn. Okay, got it that time, finally. We're gonna hit him again, but later. You see it? Of course you don't see it. It's perfect. If you want to save yourself 120, now the things are stealable. If you park your car in some bad places, you may want to do it. I don't. But I'm not saying I'm not going to use the Gorilla Locks. I still may do it. But what you got to understand, once you put them on, they're yours. So I believe those Gorilla Locks, Gorilla Automotive locks will work, and they will hold these tires on nicely, perfectly. And they look great. They look better than these when I'm done. But these look okay too, because you can't see them anyways. So you can either spend the 120 for their locks, or you can just go with factory and risk a potential of losing your wheels, which is unlikely. It's certainly possible. I'll knock on fucking wood. Anyways, we're gonna paint these once. You can see that there's also like a chrome colored circle on the this T Sportline wheel, and this pretty much covers it too when you paint it. Last one for now. Oh, we're gonna touch these up one more time later. can see I missed a spot on this one. Now, I know you're looking through that camera and you're like, holy shit, that looks fucking good. You can't tell. You took bare metal lugs and bare metal stud bolts and covered them with this flat black paint, and they pretty much match the wheel, and they're so enclosed inside of a small little area down there that you really can't see anything. So I'm gonna think about the gorillas for a few days, weeks, before I do them. And we gotta take off these jack pucks before we forget right now. Okay, we'll put this back where it belongs. I'm gonna crack open the hood, the frunk. Put the hockey pucks in there, that's where they belong. I've got another one here. Might as well carry all four of them. We gotta go to the car wash now. Okay. Wow. Dude, it turned out exactly the way I thought it was gonna turn out. I mean, you can't see the bolts. Good clearance here. Most of this bigger 275 was shot to the inside of the most of it went to the inside of the car, not to the outside. So of course some of it came out wide too, further out. I think it's about I'm not really sure. I think it's about a half-inch further out this way than the other tire. The other inch goes to the inside of the tire. Now, standing right here with the sun directly hitting the bolt, you can see that it's not very pretty. But there's only one bolt that the sun is directly hitting, and that's the one that doesn't look very pretty, but the rest of them you can't tell. It's gonna be my call. I'll have to decide what I want to do there. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is pull that grease needle off and get that grease gun the fuck out of here. We'll decide what we're gonna do with the paint. Here, let's clear the thing as best we can. Take this paint can, bring it back over here. We're gonna put this collar there. I'll probably make another one. The spray collar when I spray painted them. Let's see here, this. Just doing a little pickup here right now, guys. I gotta keep the gas meter clear, because if he has to move stuff when he reads the meter, he gets pissed off and he calls the code enforcement team, and they say you got to move all this junk. So keep it so he can read the meter without having to move stuff, and everybody stays happy. Trying to keep the sun. If you try to keep the sun off the tires, the sun will fuck up the tires, guys, in time. So it's easy just to put shit around them. Okay, I'm just doing pickup here. We're gonna take a little ride in the car and see how the sensors work. We're gonna end up throwing these away, but not yet. Those towels. Oh, I need the pliers to take the grease needle off. You can't take it off with your hands. You need to pull it off with this. Oh, shit, I need to put that grease needle in there. We keep it in the front. Now I know why they give you multiple needles, because obviously they go bad after a period of time. They go dull. Two of them for $5. I think that's very reasonable, don't you guys? And the best place to keep these needles is right here in the front. Okay, so let's put those away. Stick this right here, here. I take those with me all the time in case I get a flat. And I'll tell you what, man, riding recently with the bad tires, you're very conscientious of, oh fuck, what happens if I get a flat here on the freeway? Or, you know, some places on the freeway, if you have to change a flat tire on the driver's side, even the passenger side with this car, it's very dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna take this and wrap this end of it, and we're gonna wrap the other end with this one. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, grease guns are filthy. I don't know how the angle is. Let me see. Probably not that good. Okay, this is gonna go in there. Okay, it's locked up. We're gonna actually pull the car right back into the garage when we come back. But we're gonna put away all the tools I used to do the tire, change the tires. So we've got 2 jacks in here, so you can jack the front up a little bit. So you got a flat tire on the back here. You jack the front up a little bit and then the back all the way up so you can pull the tire off. Put your impact wrench gun away, but do disconnect the battery. And then these are all sockets that work. These snap-on, man. You got snap-on, I got other kinds. You really don't want snap-on tools. Especially if you've got other brands, because when you go to remove a socket or whatever, it won't come off because you got to push the button. If all you have is snap-ons, maybe. But if you've got other tools, don't go with Husky snap-ons. Go with something else. I made that mistake, but we're good to go. Okay, guys. There's the finished product with stock lugs that have been painted matte black. And I know you're looking through the camera saying, Jesus, man, that looks good. Now, we do have one lug here that's hit by the sun. You can see that it's the shade lugs, when you're in the shade, they're all good. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't get a fucking splinter from this wood. All this wood is very old, and if you're not careful, if you rub it against your skin, you can get a splinter. And I mean a nasty motherfucker. You don't do it intentionally, guys, but it happens inadvertently. Wow. Okay, now what it is, the computer thinks the other sensors are still in. You have to take it for a ride for about 5 minutes to see if it changes. So we're going to do that right now. And we do have, they're changing laws in California and some cities about electric bikes, electric dirt bikes. If they're more than 750 watts, you may have to get a registration or a fee, licensing fee for them in California. Now that may happen over here too, but good luck trying to get me to license my 2300 watt bikes, and they'll certainly limit where you can ride, as far as you won't be able to ride them on sidewalks, of course, too dangerous. Stuff like that. So I read an article that they're enforcing some and giving citations in California because kids are, what happens is these kids get these electric dirt bikes and they pop wheelies and run red lights, do wheelies through intersections with red lights. they're a menace to the road. So if they change the laws for those particular electric dirt bikes, well, then it's going to apply to people like me that have bikes that are 2300 watt versions. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I'm not worried about it. I'm glad I got my bike. Check out those tires, bro. Those are fucking badass. And oh yeah, I forgot to show you, because I have a 2-second car, 2.99 0 to 60. Here's the badging. The plaid badging. Man. I gotta get this thing. It sinks down too much on your forehead. I gotta make the adjustment. Let me make the adjustment on this sucker. See if that does it right there. Oh yeah, that helps. Yeah, and periodically gotta make the adjustment. I hope the camera angle was good. I'm sure in a lot of spots it wasn't, but at the end of the day, guys, I have to get the work done before I lose my shade. So any questions or comments? Do you guys think I should go with the stock bolts, lug nuts, or should I put on those $120 Gorilla lockers? Now see, when you drop this bolt in, the stock bolt in, it fits right into a slot and you can't even hardly jiggle it. Now when you drop this is when I had it upright, laying down on the ground. When you drop one of those other bolts in there, it's pretty snug, but if you try to jiggle it, you can't jiggle it right away, but then it'll move a little bit. So it doesn't fit in the hole perfectly like the stock lug does, which could ultimately be a problem. Now, personally, I think they would work fine, but once you put them on, if you have an issue, you can't get rid of them. They can also damage the wheel, your T Sportline wheel here. So you don't want to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not do it. I'm going to do some research on it and see if it's a viable option. I believe it will work. I believe that there won't be any problems. But let's take this little sucker for a ride. So let's see what's going on. Oh my God, this seat has been in the sun. Oh, I gotta get my key. And my phone. I'd be curious, man. This is I think we're going to the car wash right away. I don't know how far you have to drive for it to get that sensor off. That's from the old other tire. One of my tires was low. You can see one of my tires was 33 PSI. These are the old tires. This PSI reading here is not these new ones. This is one of the things that you worry about. You know, where the tire monitoring pressure system sensors put incorrectly inside the wheel. Trust me, they have these things put together in Taiwan or something like that, and they probably go through employees like you would not believe. So sometimes the employees do not put the tire together correctly. Do I got the door closed? I do not. It didn't go off yet. I'm not worried about it. It takes time for that to happen. I mean, once the car shuts down, it'll do it probably. I'm gonna go change, and then we're gonna bring it to the car wash. All right, we're gonna park this old beast in the garage and then go from there, guys. We're gonna go change. So we're gonna shut you down right here as soon as we park it. This system, once it shuts down, and then once the car locks and everything shuts off, it'll recalibrate that when you turn it back on, your tire sensor pressure monitoring system. So we're just going to shut this. She's going to lock up, and we'll stay here, I guess, until it locks. Oh, look at those beefier tires. Okay, see, it just locked. So now essentially it's shut off, which means essentially the computer just rebooted per se. So I can check it now, or I can go upstairs and change them. When I come back down, we'll do it. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go change, and you know, more than likely, there would not have been any problems with those lugs, but you never know. There could be an issue, who knows? I doubt it, but we'll decide here what we're gonna do. Right now, we're gonna stop this.